Alright. Hello and welcome to an exciting episode of the first gameplay that I, Brian, will be doing on this Untitled Orchestra gaming channel. I will of course be playing Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, which those of you who are in the know might know that this is my favorite game of all time. I will be using this PlayStation 1 controller, which yes, it is in fact possible to beat this game with a PlayStation 1 controller. And we are going to be playing Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. So a brand new game, brand new start. Let's go. I programmed this button to be speed, because this intro is my least favorite part about this game. I've played this game hundreds of times. That intro is what gets me every time. I can't stand it. So I will be skipping some of these cutscenes. Did you see the Kingdom Courier? Toad is possibly my favorite character, and I'm glad that you get to play as him first and foremost. Look at him go! I just like to make him fall. One question that I've always been wondering is Mario wearing a towel or his underwear in this scene? And it's never quite clear. Even in the remake, they don't make it quite clear what is actually happening. Alright, so now we're at the castle. Okay, and Bowser. Attacking me when my back is turned, huh? Well, that's typical. Come here, super coward bros. Okay, so Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga is one of my favorite games, and this is basically how the battle works, is there are action commands, and you can dodge your opponent's attacks. Now, Toad here will try to explain that, but I think I did it pretty well just now. No, actually, I did not forget about them, as I had just said. Okay. So if you time the jump just right and basically hit the A button while you're on Bowser's head, then you get additional damage, like that. So 2 damage. And if you press it right when he's breathing fire, then you can dodge the fire. And again, he tries to explain it. I'm good. Yeah, you probably should have known. Alright, sorry for the interruption. Okay. Alright, and perfect fight. Cool. So, the plotline of Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga is pretty easy to understand. The Bean Kingdom ambassador came over to try to give a gift, but surprise, it was a trap, and it was a gas that went on Princess Peach over there. Bowser tries to kidnap Princess Peach, but unfortunately, they stole Princess Peach's voice and replaced it with this explosive vocabulary. Alright. So, if Bowser kidnaps Princess Peach right now, she'll wreck his castle as well as, like, his Bowser Koopa Cruiser. So, Bowser is now on Mario's side, and he's like, we have to stop this. Only you can do it. The perpetrator is from the Bean Kingdom, so you gotta go over there. To go over to the Bean Kingdom, you're gonna have to get, like, a passport. So, now the adventure begins. Okay. So this little introduction area is just so that you can get used to the controls, or if you're emulating, it lets you make sure that the controls are properly set up. In addition, it gets you some of, like, here's a basic fetch quest, here's a little thing that you could do. Here's some dialogue options that will change, like, depending on what you type. This is a question block. Alright. This guy over here, he's a Koopa. And now you're thinking, oh, I gotta jump on him. No, he's actually a good guy in this one. So, do you know where Bowser has gone? Yes. And he has gone that way. Okay. So he'll come in handy a little bit later, and that you can only really get him if you tell him exactly where Bowser has gone. This jump is always a little annoying. There we go. It just gets you a mushroom, but it's pretty good. Yep. Okay. So. Found something precious. And if we talk to this guy, he's like, oh man, that's my precious belonging. Here's a 1-up mushroom. That's pretty handy. Can't use it for a while. And, oh, that fast forward is so good, so smooth. Okay, so Bowser. Yep, that way. So if you talk to Luigi first, he'll tell you that Bowser has gone that way. I like coffee. So, this is a save block. Remember to save often and save always. It's very important that you do that. Okay. Master Mario. So this is Toadsworth. He just wants to give you this suitcase, and then he also gives you some money. He's like, oh, is Luigi going with? And Mario's like, There's that Koopa that I just helped. So that's good. You're late, what were you doing? We're leaving right now. Okay, cool. Bowser baddies. Where are they? He thinks like maybe Luigi and that one Koopa is it. He thinks Luigi is signing up to be one of his Bowser baddies because he's trying to wave Mario off. So, oh, here they are, the Bowser baddies. Am I already running out of things to say? Oh my god. No, okay, so we're all trying to go. There's one deserter. It doesn't matter. Luigi tried to run away, but they kidnapped him and they put him inside the ship. Mario and Green Guy. Nobody really knows Luigi's name in this game, which is pretty great. Okay. So press select will open up your suitcase that Toadsworth gave you. The passports don't have any photos on them yet. Our items are just the things that we just got. Our equipment, we just have like work pants and work jeans. And then the bros info, you know, they're both level 1. Luigi starts with a little bit higher HP, but that's fine. Basically, the way that this game works is it's a leveling up RPG system. So what you want to do is keep Mario to have higher offense and Luigi to have higher defense. This also goes along with the other stats, but that's basically what it is. These guys just tell you you can hit start and swap between like who's in front, which they removed in the 3DS remake. Over here we have a coin block with an arrow on it, so that means that you do this. Whoever is in the back is the one who you should have started. There's nothing right here right now, but later on there definitely is. So if you try to leave, this photographer, he's going to take the photos for the passport. So he wants you to hit select to open up your suitcase like we just did. He sees that there aren't any photos, and you can't get into the Bean Bean Kingdom without passports because it is a different country. So we'll have Mario start. By hitting anything on the D-pad, you can change what Mario looks like during this. I generally do right D-pad on Mario just because it looks more like brave. But then Luigi, we know that Luigi is a scaredy cat, so we need to give him an expression that shows true fright, which definitely seems to be down on D-pad. There we go. Okay. And now if we look at our passport photos, they seem indicative of who the Mario brothers truly are as brothers and as, like, a combat duo. I usually have Mario up front just because I'm used to it based on the other games. So this is that Koopa that we were talking to earlier. He even recognizes us right here. Oh, Mario, it's me, the lost guy. Thanks for telling me which way to go in the Mushroom Kingdom. I was kind of panicking, but thanks to you, I was the first one to board the Koopa Cruiser. Here you go. And we get a 1-up. So that's good. It's nice to be nice. So that should indicate to you like how this game works. By doing all these different fetch quests, you can get bonuses and 1-ups like that. Okay. So this guy is going to teach us how to do battles. We don't really have a say in it, like I selected no thanks, but he's gonna show up anyway. It's pretty simple. Mario uses the A button, and Luigi uses the B button. Or in my case, circle and X, respectively. Press the A button here. Okay, and then Alt, press the B button here. There we go. So, when characters are running at you, you can actually land on top of them. Okay. Now, these Goombas are slightly more resilient than you'll find in other games because they can take more than one hit. There we go. I mean, only 2 each, but still. This fast forward button is going to be such a godsend in this game. I love this game to death, but quite frankly, some of these cutscenes and some of these tutorials I've just played hundreds of times, and I do not want to do them again. So it seems the Goombas have exactly 4 HP each. Alright, now ordinarily, and those who have seen my previous Let's Play before I mass deleted the whole thing on the other channel, will know, traditionally how I play this game is with all these different categories, I do one at a time. So each time you level up, you get 1 bonus. So this means like for level 2, I would do HP, level 3, bro points, then 4, 5, 6, 7, and then by 8, I'm all the way back at HP again. However, I think I'm just going to put everything into attack for Mario. Alright. I've never done it this way before, but I heard that it makes the game much easier. I mean, it's not a traditionally hard game either. Okay. Okay, so just fight. Basically, he was teaching you, hey, if you jump onto your opponent before the battle starts, you know, the way that you do in Mario games, then you get a bonus. But if he hits the guy in back, like if I jumped onto this Goomba and he hit Luigi instead of me hitting him, then Luigi starts by being like paralyzed for a turn. This also means that, okay, so for Luigi, I'm thinking, let's also do attack. Just attack for everybody. Okay. Okay. So you actually end up hitting both of them, which means that each one only has 2 HP left. So this is a pretty good tutorial. It teaches you everything. And one of my favorite parts about this is that it's happening in like one of Bowser's cruisers. So typically your Mario games start out in like a green grassy field. Alright, save often, save always. And also your passport photos are going to be inside the little save data thing. Okay, so there's only this block to hit. It just grabbed Luigi up and he can be lookout. Okay. So, let me know down in the comments if you don't want me to like skip all of this, but I do find that it's going to help a lot for me playing anyway, and I'm going to be explaining everything that's happening anyway. Luigi has clearly seen something in the distance that's bad. It's Cackletta, the main villain of this game. Cackletta is an evil witch. She's from the Bean Bean Kingdom, and she's the one who presumably stole Princess Peach's voice and did all of that while she was in disguise in the opening cutscene that I skipped over. So, I don't care for her dialogue too much, but I do enjoy some people's dialogue. For example, Fawful. Fawful is a parody of the English translation variations between Japanese and English. This was a thing in the 80s and 90s when they tried to translate, but none of the words quite fit in line. So I will be reading his dialogue because I find it delightful. I am the great Cackletta's most best pupil who is named Fawful. I am here laughing at you. If you are giving us the chase just to get your silly princess's voice, then you are idiots of foolishness. Princess Peach's sweet voice will soon be the bread that makes a sandwich of Cackletta's desires, and this battle shall be the delicious mustard on that bread. The mustard of your doom! That's his, catchphrase. the mustard of your doom. It doesn't make any sense. It's great. Next, it is the turn of you! Fawful's delightful, and I'm so glad that he got to be the main villain in the third game, Mario & Luigi Bowser's Inside Story. Which, I should probably point out, the company that made these games, Alpha Dream, is unfortunately bankrupt, and they will not be making any more Mario & Luigi games, which is a shame because these are the best games I've ever played. Well, I guess Animal Crossing New Horizons is on the list too, but... Oh, shit. I skipped over being able to dodge. I'm a fool. Alright. Have you readiness for this? So, the thing is, you're supposed to look at the text color, and that should indicate who he's attacking. But you can also, and this is very important, look at which way his head thingy was turning. Now, as when I ram you... Oop. Not doing too well in this battle, I'll be honest. Focusing on explaining stuff, as well as skipping cutscenes. Okay. It's kind of funny. This game came out in 2003, but he uses Zoomer colloquialisms such as oof. How could fingerrats like you beat such an awful nasty as me? Headgear! Alright, so there's this thingamabob. Okay. I have fury! He's pretty cool. I like Fawful. Bah, now is when the talking stops. I do not have time to stop and smell fell roses such as you. One fell swoop is the way I will deal with you, fingerrats. I don't know what kind of accent I'm giving him, but it's not correct, I'm sure. Oh. I just realized I could give somebody a Romanian accent. Probably shouldn't, but I will. Alright, so Star Shades. Maybe... I guess I'll give them the Romanian accent. I don't know. Okay. Alright, so I think that's a reasonable amount of time for the first episode. So I will stop this episode, and we'll join you on, where are we? Stardust Fields for episode 2. Alright, bye-bye.